everybody. It's your girl Sandy, and it's Friday. So that means soul sessions. It is time. Again, I have got a gracious family member that was ready to talk to me when I asked her to participate, because some of my married women said we need somebody to give us some advice, answer a couple of questions for us. I love the interaction. I love the fact that you guys are in my DM and asking me stuff. I love it. Keep it coming. I have my sister Q here with me. Q, you want to introduce yourself to the people?
I'm Q, just like she said.
Simple and easy. Well, I have about 5 or 6 questions that I'm going to ask her, and she's going to give you all the best answers that she has, because she's been in the game a long time. Matter of fact, how long have you been married?
I don't count married years.
Okay, because I know the answer to this. How long have you guys been together?
Over 30 years. How about that?
30.
Over 30 years.
30. She's been with the same man. And he's crazy as hell, y'all, but I love him to death.
That's true.
Okay, so we know how long she's been married. So tell us, how did you go about choosing your mate, and what were the most important qualities to you in making that choice?
I can't say that I chose him or he chose me. So
Okay.
I think it was just us coming together. It was just, just circumstance. I can't be like, oh my gosh, the sun, moon, and the shine, and star. None of that happened, because honestly, when I met my husband, I didn't like him. And there's probably like a lot of women out there, like you like they get on that last nerve. I didn't like him as a person, but that's because I never like gave him a chance to like him as a person.
Okay.
So once I got to know him, the fact that he was funny is what drew me in. So.
Okay. Fun fact, we are married to 2 brothers. So for those of you all that know Trevor, he is the older version of Trevor. So when we say that they are crazy and they get on our nerves, they do. But to know them is to love them. They're very good men. My next question is, what would you say has been the key to your longevity?
Communication.
Okay.
Communication. I mean, I don't know how much I can say, more about communication. I think that a lot of people do not understand what communication is. And for me, because I'm old school, like I was raised by, a strong Black grandmother, who instilled in me, this is how a good relationship needs to be. So I grew up on that path. So, you think for yourself, you don't let a man think for you. So if I can say, communication is, you have to know who you are before you can partner with somebody. Because if you don't know who you are, then you're giving somebody else a mess. And then that's how relationships fall apart, because you think, oh, I want him, but I'm gonna be this for him, and he's gonna be this for me. But if you don't know who you are, you can't teach that other person how to appreciate you, because you don't know how to appreciate you. So when you say, how do you make it work? You have to first know who you are, and then keep communication open. And I know a lot of females who will say, or women who will say, well, I can't talk to him about that. And you have like 2, 3 kids, or you live together. What can you not talk to that man about if you already live together, or you have children, or whatever? There should be nothing that's...
There should be nothing off limits.
Right, so...
Another fun fact, I have to credit Q with helping to keep me and Trevor together, because in our first 5 years, we didn't think we were gonna make it 5 years. And I will say that she has taught me communication. She's taught me how to be aware of who I am, but still yet be in a marriage and keep true to who I am. You helped us a lot. So I'm publicly thanking you for helping keep me and Crazy together.
Well, you're
publicly
welcome, even though you didn't ask me.
That's the good thing. She saw where things were, and she's a good sister. She sees where there are issues, and she doesn't teach you in a way that lets you know you're being taught. It's more of a, girl, let me pull you to the side and let me tell you a couple of things about yourself that maybe I think you should correct, and it will not only help you here, but it'll help you here as well. So again, thank you for that. How did you and E get past your hurdles as a couple?
I don't think you ever get past hurdles.
How do you go through them?
Communication. communication. You have to, again, like for example, we're in my backyard. Okay.
Yes, we are.
You
Beautiful.
you can see that the wind broke the fence, right? So we had a little guy come over, gave us an estimate, and I did not understand what my husband was saying about this is what it's going to look like and this is how much it's going to cost.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, you have to break it down for me. I don't get it. Again, he tried again. Nope, I still don't get it. I'm that type of person that you can't just say this is how it's going to go and that. It doesn't work like that. I'm the CFO of our household. I think that's another thing that women don't really get. You have to have one hand in the pot, not two, and that comes from trust. Whoever is the CFO, which is the chief financial officer of your home, has to be trusted to make financial decisions and keep
money in order.
keep money in order. You have to do what you have to do, right?
Right.
So if I'm going to spend my money, I need to understand where it's going and how it's going,
Right.
and what it's going to look like. And it took him probably about 10 minutes to get me to understand what it's going to be, how it's going to look like. Okay, I got it now. But for him, that's frustrating because he has to break it down and explain,
Mm-hmm.
but then he has to know that this is how I am.
That's how you
You
process.
have to until I can get it, I don't understand. So he has to have that patience with me, and I have to know, his limits, so there you go.
Now, one thing that you just said that I found interesting, that again, something else that she taught me, is that you have to have one hand in the pot. Just because there is one hand in the pot, that doesn't mean that you keep secrets, that the other hand doesn't know what's going on. That doesn't mean a woman is a gold digger. That does not mean that she's trying to control. What that means, what I learned from her, that means is that you are trying to run your house as best as you can. You still keep your husband in the loop, but hey, we got this, and this going on, and it's going to take this, and this. So that means that we, as a couple, cannot do this, and this until this is taken care of.
Absolutely.
So I'm explaining that because I don't want men to be like, oh, she's trying to feel like she running the money, this, that, and the other. No, it's not that. But if you want to keep some money in your pocket, let's put it all in one pot and let one person that's trustworthy run the money so you can have some money in your pocket.
But see, and even in you saying that, like, I don't want men to be like, oh, she's trying to, that's just somebody I wouldn't be married to in the first place.
Well, that part too, but I'm just saying for those that are watching.
But if you're if you want to be in a relationship or married or whatever, you can't have those types of attitudes and barriers. It doesn't work. Because then it's like, oh, well, who's trying to be in control? It's not a control issue. It is communication. How can you communicate if you have two hands in the pot and one hand doesn't know what the other one's doing? For example, if I know that this bill is coming up because I'm the CFO and I have money to pay this bill, and then he goes out and buys a big screen TV because, oh, there's money in the account. Well, you didn't know where that money was going.
Mm-hmm.
So where was the communication?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So if I'm the one that's supposed to pay the bills, I pay them.
Well, she's rolling me right into my next question, which is going to be your best advice to newlyweds and or single women that are really ready to get married, outside of communication, because I think you've driven home the fact that communication is key. She hopes so. Did she, y'all? Tell me. Let me know in the comments if she drove it home, because I think she did. So outside of communication, what advice would you give them?
To, what was the first part?
For women that are looking to get married.
Okay, first of all, I like I said again, I'm old school, so I, being a Christian, believe in marriage 100%. Not everybody, especially today, believes in marriage. So, I don't want to like push the marriage. That you have to do what's right for you. And if that is living with somebody, then that's what's right for you. If it's marriage, then you have to, again, drive that home to the person. I would say go into the relationship with them knowing I intend on being married, so that they understand, okay, we're not dating to date, I'm dating with a purpose. Right. So I am dating you to get to know you, to get to learn you and understand you, to see if we are compatible marriage wise. And if it's not, then why are we wasting time? Okay. Another thing, again, don't have somebody in the man space if you're ready for that husband, and you have somebody that, oh, well, he's not really husband material or whatever, or we're just hanging out, we're just chilling, we're just whatever. He shouldn't be in your man space. Move on.
No placeholders.
Right, you know, so, but I would say don't go through life looking for a husband. Be yourself, be you, and when you are happy, you will attract what you're putting out. So you're happy, you're exuding happiness. I'm good. I'm happy. I am ecstatic with my life right now. It's going the way that I want it to go. Then, the Lord's going to bring to you who he wants you to be with. But if you are broken, then definitely don't look, because you're going to attract brokenness to yourself. So, and you're going to be trying to fix each other, and that doesn't work. You have to be 100% who you are, because one thing in life that I live my life by, two different models, but one is you teach people how to treat you, and if you don't know who you are, then you can't teach somebody else how to treat you. So, yeah. So I would say just be happy and go about your life.
That's true. She also mentioned something, and I guess maybe I shouldn't just hone in on marriage, because I do want this to attract to everybody, but like I was raised old school. You don't live with a man all your life, giving up your cookies to a man all your life. Marriage for me is the way to go, but just like she said, if there's a different choice for you, make the choice that is proper for you. What's your best advice to newlyweds outside of communication?
Have fun.
Okay.
Just have fun and laugh a lot. Another thing I would say for newlyweds is don't have everybody in your business. That's don't do that.
Hallelujah.
Again, not trying to be too deep and think about it. When you get married, people don't understand that when you get married, a wedding is not a show. A wedding is, you choose people in your marriage, your bridesmaids, your maid of honor, your matron of honor. Those people are supposed to be your wedding family, and those people are supposed to be the ones that you go to when and if you have marital issues. That's why they're standing up for you in your wedding. They're not, my cousin and my aunt and they are supposed to be people that you lean on during your relationship, because they're the ones that's not going to judge your marriage. They're not going to say, oh girl, let me tell you, Sandy and Trevor, da, da, da. They're not going to do that. They're going to be like, okay, they're going to listen, and they're going to give you their honest opinion, and that's that. The train's going to keep moving. But when you involve any and everybody in your relationship, period, they feel like they have a say in your relationship all the time. And sometimes you may not want to hear what they have to say. So don't involve them.
As well as you also don't want to hear your business back on the street.
Absolutely.
That's true. Well, Q, I want to thank you for taking the time to rock with me. Thank you. We're here hanging out, but thank you for allowing me to use your space and put it out there in YouTube. It's beautiful,
well,
y'all.
Thank you for asking
I know
me.
it is.
And if anybody has any questions for me, drop them down in the comments also. I will answer. I have no problem.
And I will make sure that she gets them. It's your girl, Sandy. I thank you for rocking with me today. I hope you enjoyed this soul session. Until next Friday, peace.